Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. It's a nice sunny day today. I hope you are enjoying your Monday, and I'm just coming back with another video update as we all quarantine. I know I took a little trip into town today. We've been mowing our lawn all day long. Been busy with that, so we had to go into town because there's a belt that needed fixing that goes on the lawn tractor, so we had to go in and get a new belt for that. But I've been mostly outside today, enjoying the time, the nice sunny weather. We're just down in the woods right now though, where me and my brother does the maple syrup setup. So I'll just show you a little bit of the lines here and the operation in the woods. There's a few lines right there. I can't really talk when the camera's the other way around because I have a mic that doesn't really work both ways. So if I stop talking, that's because the mic there, you wouldn't really be able to hear me anyway. But this is a camcorder. I do wish to get a new camera sometime. This camera is a little bit annoying. I know the last video was glitching in some parts. Like every 5 to 10 seconds in the video, you'll hear like a repeat of me, a little glitch in there. But it's part of the audio issue that I still can't really figure out how to fix that. It is weird and messed up, but I'll hope to have a better camera someday and a better mic someday. I hope this video doesn't do weird stuff. I will mention in the last video though, I never had a mic on the camera, right? It was the camera, the built-in mic to the camera. One-way mic here, and that's why I don't like using this mic. It only works one way. You can't talk when like the camera's like that, right? Like you won't be able to hear me that good because the mic is this way. It's positioned so that it only works one way. But yeah, I am walking up. There's a lot of hills around here. This is a hill that I'm on. There's the pig. That was a really grainy quality there, but there is a pig, as you seen. He was saying hi. I'm gonna walk back down in the woods to show you something else. Back in back closer, back when it was colder out, the earlier months in the year. I think it was it was back in March. When we had that four-wheeler that I was talking about in the last video, the one that we sold, the four-wheeler, we took it down in the woods one night, out down here, and it nearly went on top of me. Me and my brother was on it, and the thing wouldn't go over a smaller tree. It kind of went up like this in the air, It nearly came down on top of us, but we got that situated with. That's where I'm kind of taking you, though. I don't exactly know where it is. It's somewhere across. It's on the other side of the brook here. somewhere over there, but yeah, it is a kind of a little bit of a four-wheeler trail over there. I think that's one reason why we flipped her, is just, you know, well, of course we flipped a tree there, but yeah, I didn't want to go over that small tree. You know, I woke up sore a little bit the next day, just because it was my brother that was on me, not the four-wheeler. And he was holding up the four-wheeler. Meanwhile, he was laying on top of me. So we had a little tumble there. Yeah, at least we never had to like go to the hospital or anything. We were good. But yeah, it happened somewhere over there. I think it was in that area. But I'm not gonna, you know, go look for that. Of course, I'm not a fan of it since that happened. But I could go all the way around to my, you know, there's my neighbor's house up there. Right there, that's his house. That's my neighbor's house. And, you know, we could go all the way around here. But as you see, I would be on his property. I am right now, actually. But it is in the woods, so we're okay here. Yeah, we're just gonna walk around here. I could go around there. I do go in, you know, over to his house at times, but yeah, again, here is the syrup lines here. This is a maple tree. You get the line, you know, they're all unhooked. It's not, we're not in the syrup season right now, so these lines are unhooked, but they usually be drilled holes in the tree, and you put these little taps in here, right there. So them black things is what goes in the maple trees, but they're not in there right now. As you can see, this one here is right hung over like. So usually that there would go in the tree, but it's not in the tree. We don't have holes drilled. We don't put them in the trees because it's not in season right now. But yeah, one reason why I'm gonna go back towards my place is I don't want my neighbor hearing me talk, you know, down here and wondering what's up. So yeah, I don't even think he's home. He takes off most of the time though, but just for safety precautions. This road right here is what me back I'd say 2015. Before that, we used, you know, syrup season, we used to do it back then too, and we had a four-wheeler that my great uncle owns, and well, he used to own it. Now he sold it to his grandson, I think, or he gave it to him, so he didn't want it anymore. But you know, we used to have that four-wheeler, and we used to take that down through here at nighttime. And this road right here, as you can see, there's a tree right here that blew right in the way, right? Like, things, you know, change over time. I know that wasn't there, definitely it wasn't there back when we used to use this path. That tree must have, in the recent year to 2 years, you know, must have blew down. But yeah, now this path Like this used to be all cleared out. This really changed this here. Back when we moved in this house, there used to be a spot where we used to be able to go down the hill here, but it looks like it all growing up. You know, things have definitely changed, the landscapes and stuff down through here. But yeah, we used to go on the four-wheeler right through this path at nighttime. It was really of course, right, like four-wheelers, such fun things to have. Now, of course, if we really needed a four-wheeler, we'd get another one, but we don't really need one right now. That's one reason why we sold that one. Well, the brother, you know, my oldest brother, that was his four-wheeler. He's the one that sold it. But, you know, here's the power lines. So yeah, this is right in back of my house. These power lines, they'll come and cut them out every so few years, right, when they grow up. Power lines here, and then to my over here is the Mi'kmaq Reserve. So up over there is the reserve area, but here is power lines that go through the woods. Yeah, I'm not far from that reserve. I could hear them up there sometime, you know, banging on their music and whatnot, having a good old time, you know what they do. But yeah, all up through here again, it's cut out. And as you can see, the other parts of the woods up there, you know. Good power line. This power line was just put in here right before we moved here, back village here. We moved here back in 2005, and when we moved here, they have just put these lines in. I think it was back in the 2000s though they switched these power lines. See, these power lines used to go through in between my neighbor's house and my house. Them power lines used to go through there, but since then they've switched it around because there's been complaints, I guess, that people were filing in. You know, it wasn't so good, so they had to change that. But you know, up here is the entrance to the field, my house. But you know, I'm gonna switch this mic around now so that I can keep the camera the other way. Sorry if you heard me adjusting that, but yeah, now I can keep it this way and show you all the beautiful sights of nature, right? This, I think, right here used to be a target that my brother had here. You know, they would use targets to, you know, shoot their guns and stuff. Yeah, they're hunters. But, and I'm not. But yeah, here's some trees in here. It blew down in the years, you know, over the months, you know, them windy months. They really take a toll, and they, you know, Mother Nature gets ripped down. But there is a wedding. My now aunt, right? Like, she's an aunt that was married into my family. Back when her wedding, back before her wedding, right before her wedding, she wanted us to cut her some trees for candles or something at her wedding, or some type of decoration she was using. But right here, I think, is where we were cutting those decorations. There's what's left of the wood. That wood must be rotten because my brother would have took that by working. He doesn't want to waste any wood, if you know him. But yeah, that ain't my oldest brother. That's my other older brother that does that. He does woodworking, and you know, any type of wood that he sees laying around that he knows is going a waste, he'll take it and keep it, right, to make something out of it, right? Put it to use, so it isn't such a waste. But there's the old camp. Yeah, kind of up on our lawn. But yeah, here's the rest of the stuff. The trees and Mother Nature here. But my last video, here's the sawmill stuff. Chainsaw mill there. Bark there. You know, he skins the trees and he runs them through that mill and he makes wood just like this. Nice lumber. And that makes it so that this wood doesn't go to waste. But here's all the stuff here. Nice little tool to have, right? Sawmill, chainsaw mill. But this camp, I haven't been in it for a while. I'm not gonna, but there's some stuff in there. I slept in there for, you know, a few nights before. Bunk beds up there. But yeah, here's the pigs over there. If I zoom in, we got quite the lawn, as you see, but there's the pigs there. There's another piece of wood. I'm sure he'll put that to use. Again, don't want to see anything go to waste. There's a pole that he put in the ground for his garden project that I showed you in the last video. There's a well ring over there for the garden bed. And then there's the he calls that compost. I was getting that wrong in the last video, but he uses that as compost, that grass and, you know, what you've seen in the last, if you watched my last video, yeah, he has like grass and stuff in there, and I guess he calls that the compost for his garden. Them are composters that you know, he keeps it in when he collects it, but he, you know, he has like grass and mink manure in there. But here's the poles that he still has to skin and put up for the fence, like he was doing here. There's a pole right there. There's the line that he uses. That's his for his maple syrup operation. There's a line buried under the ground, and there's one of the valves. I've been getting some good feedback on these pig videos, so as long as I get good feedback and people's basically encouraging me to do videos on these pigs, I know it is kind of interesting to watch them. See that one scratching up there now against the tree. That one, you know, she's up against that branch. She ain't eating off right now though, but trust me, they do. They get the bark off them. There they all come here. Kind of zoomed in, I know. But yeah, there they are right there. That one just squealed, that third one there. They get a little pushy and shovey towards each other at times. But as long as they ain't hurting each other, we're good, right? There's a big rock right here. And that night that I was telling you about this path in the last video of cutting it out and stuff. Well, there's the brush right there. That's a lot of brush that we pulled out of the way. But you know, there's the brush right there we cut, and made a little trail all the way around to my neighbor, well, almost to my neighbor's house. You're basically in back of his house at the end of the trail, but he's a good neighbor. He's my great uncle, right? I live around my great uncle, so it's not like I have any you know, neighbors that wouldn't let you be around, right? Their house and stuff. But there they are. They're amusing, aren't they? They're amusing, aren't they? Ales. Look at that. They're cuties. That's one farm animal I enjoy having. Does take work though. I mean, putting them on back of the trailer, that's when they can, they have to go get butchered, right? They're a pig, obviously, and we eat them. I mean, they're very good on the supper table. But you know, when we go take them to the butcherer, that's one time where they're kind of giving you kind of a hard time. You know, they don't really want to go on the trailer because, well, they have brains too. They probably know what's going on, right? And it's kind of a push and shove type of time just to get them on there. But it takes more than one person to get one pig on the trailer. But we only take one at a time. At least the last batch of pigs that we had, we took one, and then we took the second one, then we took the third one. As you may know, if you've been watching the channel, in our last batch of pigs that we had the same number of pigs. We had 2 female and 1 male, just like we have here. 2 female and 1 male. I think, yeah, this one's the male right here. It's kind of hard to tell as you don't see their back ends, right? They just got their front ends pointed towards you, but there's the male right here. There's the boar. That's the male pig, the boar. But there's that other one shaking his big floppy ears over there. That's actually a she, it's a girl. It's a female. Females, they like digging in the dirt. So you can see this female here, she's digging. The other one's over there again, and this one's right here, this boar. So I guess as long as I record these pigs, I get some good feedback. Well, that's very good. You know, my brother doesn't seem to mind me recording his pigs, right? So we're all good with the pig videos, as far as I know. But yeah. I guess I kind of just randomly record stuff around here. Here's some brush here. My father recently borrowed that backhoe. I had a video on the channel of that backhoe if you want to go check that out. It's got backhoe in the title of the video, so it shouldn't be hard to find if you use the search icon on my channel. But that backhoe, he had that borrowed one night, of course, during quarantine. It was actually last week or the week before, but he was fixing up the brush. Here's the hens up here. Yeah, we got some white and brown birds this time. Last time, I think we got white ones last year too in the batch that we got, but those are the hens. I know there's a guy in my class that likes hens. He has his profile picture with hens in it on his social media. Yeah, he's kind of like my younger brother. But thank you for watching this. Links and information are in the description. Check out my new website. That link is there too for updates and announcements. You know, I know there's information on where you can send me messages. I know, if you don't know, I am graduating high school. I'm supposed to be graduating in June, and just this quarantine thing and this pandemic is really shut things down, right? On even graduation ceremony. So if you could if you would like to send me a message related to me graduating, right? Message of support. That information is on the home page on the website, the front page. So you just click the link in the description. You'll find that information. Post it down there, down the page a little bit. But thank you for watching. You are all awesome and amazing. Keep doing signs like this. That's a positive sign, right? You're all, peace out, right? That type of sign. Yeah, we need peace. The pandemic ain't bringing much peace. It's bringing negativity. People are getting loud about it. Because obviously they're upset. Can't see, the little ones can't see their friends. Even the adults, right? Like they can't see their parents and their other family members and people who they would normally hang out with and chum around. But again, links and information are in the description. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next video. That might just be tomorrow, so just stay updated with the channel. I know I'm on a roll with posting now, but I'll see you in the next video.